Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson, we learned how to perform mathematical operations on Numpy array and understood the broadcasting. And today we are going to learn something that every machine learning engineer does before building a model. Imagine you are a manager, give, give the containing marks of 10,000 students. Before building any machine learning model, the first question is what is the average marks? And which student scored the highest marks and which student scored the lowest marks and how to spread out are the marks. We don't manually calculate these values because NumPy provide statistical functions that calculate them instantly. Okay, let us understand each one in the brief way. Okay, here I have created a small data set for you by using NumPy, by importing the NumPy here. Here we created a NumPy array containing the marks of 10 students. What? And 10 students. See here we will use the same data throughout today's lesson, okay? But because it will take more time to explain, okay? That's why I'm taking the only one data set which with only 10 students, okay? Here first let us start with the sum. Here the sum. Uh, Here, let us first the total marks of all students. Here, sum adds every value in the array, and this is useful when you want the total sales or total salary or total revenue or total marks. Okay, on that time you will use this sum. Now let us see the output here. It will calculate the entire student marks. We got the output 817. Now let us go to the mean, means average. The average is one of the most commonly used statistics in the machine learning. numpy adds all the values numpy adds all the values and divides them by the number of elements. Okay, it will add all the values and divides by the number of elements here. Now let us see the output here. Yeah, we got the output with 81.7. Okay, and now let us move to the next one, maximum. This returns the highest value in the dataset. What is the highest value in this dataset? 95. Now let us see the output. Yeah, we got the 95. Now let us see the minimum. Sorry, I have don't write an minimum here. Now I will write minimum. Wait a second. Wait a second. Minimum. Now I will write the minimum. Sorry, wait a second. Yeah, here when it comes to minimum, what is the what is the lowest value here? 65, right? Now let us see the output here. Yeah, we got the output 65. Okay, now let us move to the next one, median. Average is useful, but sometimes few very large or very small values can affect it. In such cases, we use the median. Okay, here let us see the output here. Yeah, we got the output 83.0. Now let us move to the next one, standard deviation. This is the new concept and don't worry about memorizing the formula today. I will explain you in the upcoming classes. Okay, just understand for the idea only. Standard deviation tells us how separate out the data is. If all students scored almost the same marks and the standard deviation will be small. If some students scored very high and others very low, the standard deviation will be very large. Okay, now let us see the output here. Yeah, we got the output 9 point some numbers. Okay, now let us move to the next one, variance. What? Variance also measure how spread out the data is, but standard deviation is simply the square root of variance. Remember this one, standard deviation is simply the square root of variance. For now just remember it like this, variance and standard deviation help us the standard understand how much the data varies is. Okay, now let's move to the next one, argmax. Here we already know how to find the highest marks, but what if we want to know where the highest marks is located? On that time we will use argmax. Okay, here the argmax returns the index of the highest value, not the value itself. Okay, now let us see the output. What is the highest marks here? 95, right? What is the index of this? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the output is 5. Let us see the output. Yeah, we got 5. Yes, arg mean it will returns the lowest index, lowest value, lowest value index. What is the lowest marks here? 0, 65, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3. So the output is 3. I hope you understand. See, if you see in the upcoming video, I'm going to explain with every formula, with every definition. Okay, see, don't worry about these formulas. Okay, in the upcoming classes, I will explain you with the clarity way. And in the next class, we'll learn how to change the structure of arrays without changing the data set itself. Okay, and this is the common task when preparing data sets for the machine learning models. Okay, and I hope you understand, and please subscribe and do support. Thank you.